A growing number of people are concerned about food safety after a series of recalls over food contamination.
Dozens of babies have become ill in France, one in Spain and another in Greece, after drinking baby milk contaminated by salmonella.
Warning from the CDC. Do not eat this cereal.
This strain of E. coli is especially severe. 46 people, more than half of those who've been infected, have had to go to the hospital.
How much more do we need to do to guarantee the safety of our food?
The safety of food is a global concern, and outbreaks of foodborne illnesses and food fraud are on the rise. Globalization and mass production have given us endless choices, especially when it comes to food. In a city like Dubai, it is possible to buy and eat almost anything at any time sourced from different parts of the world. And this brings with it threats that can challenge public health. Colette Shannon, manager at a leading Dubai supermarket, knows this all too well.
Dubai is a global city with a cuisine and food culture as varied as the people living here. We source our food from more than 150 different countries to cater for these tastes. Everyone looks forward eagerly to their next meal, and it would be a big disappointment if something goes wrong with the food.
Today's supply chains are spread over great distances and link more players together than ever before. Food going wrong in such a connected world could potentially affect people across several countries at once. With so many instances of food fraud in the recent past, consumer trust is fragile, and Dubai municipality is well aware of this.
Food is the largest traded commodity globally, and it is the vital contributor to our economy. So we, as a food safety authority, must ensure that the food sector is well regulated and all food establishments operate in complete transparency.
Legislation differs from country to country. Each government has a different interpretation of what constitutes risk for its citizens. With visionary foresight, the Dubai Municipality Food Safety Department introduced FoodWatch, which is a smart data-driven platform that integrates all stakeholders within its food supply chain. Its principal goal is to protect consumers' interests and facilitate fair trade using the tools offered by technology.
Technology supports every aspect of our life today, and yet we see very little application of it in food safety. Dubai has a great digital infrastructure, and we want to be the first to use AI and blockchain technology for food safety.
We have started to use smart digital permits to facilitate remote processing of applications, approvals, and issue other documentation in real time with minimum human intervention. The system will also track and trace food vehicles.
Using data from the FIRS system, the Food Safety Department is able to specifically assess numerous risks and make informed decisions.
We use data-driven system to keep a continuous track of food safety issues locally and internationally, and stop risk-bearing food at the port of entry.
We are now preparing to use advanced genetic sequencing to identify pathogens, which helps us to design specific intervention measures.
Tracking the compliance of food-related establishments to local legislation goes beyond conventional training and encourages food inspectors to nurture a culture of food safety.
Traditionally, companies and regulators depend on training, inspections, audits, and testing to ensure food safety. But we need to go further and adopt a people-centric culture that brings happiness to the workplace.
The dedicated Food Safety Awareness and Applied Nutrition Unit is also in synergy with the happiness concept.
Consumers need guidance that is very specific to them, tailored to their lifestyle and likes and dislikes. We ensure that food safety and nutrition guidance programs are practical and doable.
Dubai Municipality believes that the solution to a food-safe world lies in a combination of transparency, education, and the use of technology. Working collectively to achieve this objective in partnership with legislators, producers, consumers, and the authorities is the only way to ensure healthy and safe food throughout the food continuum, from farm gate to consumer plate.